Cigars in my mouth, chilling at the lounge, watching a show. That's life, you know.
You are the maker of your fear, yourself. For fear is you, your shadow on your own. And only you can bring it to its end. God armed you with the power long since known. The thought that leans toward untaken days is what distills to fear, to pure unease. Your lone defense against it, understand that life was never fashioned to appease. Take up the fight, the one against yourself. The future isn't here, it's not today.
Good morning, guys. Hello, everybody. Good morning, Vietnam. Yeah. So we are here in Budapest, and we are started the Cigar Journal magazine blind testing second day. The first day was four cigars that you see the pointing papers. You can see we give you maximum 88 and minimum 82 points. So we hope to get today will be better, and I think they give us better and better cigars, much better cigars. So I hope we can show you guys very good cigars. We can show you guys very good event. So walking there, and we can see everything.
Once you grasp, you breathe within the now. You bid all doubting finally away. Do not be cowed by fickle shifting dawns, for now today gives firm and faithful ground. For what may come holds bitterness or bound. Let hope distill your rule, well reason found. Believe in you, for you're the certain path, the only answer reaching real relief. Forget the swaying habit bred by doubt. It gives you nothing, only gnawing grief. You are the mountain, yes, the peak itself, that braves time's long assault line after line. Though age keeps pressing, fighting at your flanks, you'll learn to love your face's patient design. When weariness bears down, rise up and stand. Then take a single giant step to front. For you're a lion running through the wild. You do not taste of fear. You're sent the hunt.
Hello, guys. Our second day is here. So the first cigar is a 3828. And Gary is the same cigars. This is a dark Lancero, Lancero, and very big pigtail, and make a little bit maybe in a medium in sandy between the oil, maybe.
It's quite like a smooth wrapper, thin veins, like not. I mean, there is one thicker one, but overall, yeah, it's quite consistent. So it's nice appearance, I should say. Yeah, it looks good to me.
So we have got 4 cigars today that I told you: the 3839, 3849, and 3848, and this Lancero 3828. So guys, we will try to this today. I think it will be fun.
Let's get started, guys.
Come on.
You are the maker of your fear, yourself. For fear is you, your shadow on your own. And only you can bring it to its end. God armed you with the power long since known. The thought that leads towards untaken days.
So guys, I'm finished the 3828 cigars. That was the dark Lancero with pigtail, and I give it 94 points. 94 points.
I give 92. That was mine.
Gary gave it 92. I was
Very
the,
good cigar it was.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Very good cigar it was.
I was the good guy today.
Yeah.
Gary was the bad.
It
So
was a great cigar, yeah.
yes, who is the
Excellent cigar,
who
I
is
should
the
say.
ugly? Who is the ugly?
And the bad, yeah.
So guys, the next cigars will be, I think, Gary, which your cigars is the next?
My cigar is, I think it was picked from box number 2, and maybe it's like an Epicarius, like a Toro, box pressed.
Can you show the guys?
Yeah.
Just a little. This is a box press. This is
It's
a
a good
box.
smoke, but not outstanding. I mean, so far.
So, what are you thinking about? How many points will you give it?
I think definitely
Between?
above 90. Above
Above
90.
90,
Yeah, it's
90.
like it's a
So
good
it-
cigar, but not.
So it's
excellent.
better cigars like yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes,
But the
it's
previous one was fantastic.
Yes. The first cigar, the Lancero was awesome. I feel it Earl Grey's in the last third. I feel menta and so hard leather and cacao beans. It was amazing. A little bit cream, and I think all of tasting panel, tasting lines, it's working like very good because it's stopping the creaminess
I
testing.
think it was a very well balanced cigar. Although I wouldn't say that it was extremely complex. Mine wasn't. But my final thought would be it's just a great, very well balanced cigar. So
Yeah.
like it's in balance between like strength, flavor, combustion, and everything. Yeah, it's a nice smoke.
Yes, it was nice. I don't know which cigar is this.
We don't know. I have no idea.
Yes. But if we know it, we need to say the guys which cigar was that.
I have no clue, guys.
I think when I cut the videos, I will know this, and I will write
Then
you.
we'll get the answer.
Yes, I will write you guys for in the videos. So the next cigars, Gary's is the 3829, the Carreras, and the mine will be, I don't know. I have got 3 cigars today. The 48, 39, and the 49. So I think the next will be the 3848. This is a Connecticut Shadis. Can you see the guys? This is a Connecticut Shadis. It's a long. I don't know. This is a. Oh, what is this? This is a.
Churchill.
Maybe a longer than Churchill. No, maybe
And slightly thicker. Too.
maybe the Churchill.
Well, I would consider it as a Churchill.
Churchill, maybe. Yeah, I'm very curious.
Corona, perhaps, but
I will see it.
in between.
Yes. I will see. I don't know. Let's see what gave the cigars for what testings gave the cigars for us. Come on, guys. Let's continue.
What distills to fear, to pure unease. Your lone defense against it, understand that life was never fashioned to appease. Take up the fight the one against yourself. The future isn't here, it's not today. And once you grasp, you breathe within the now. You bid all doubting finally away. Do not be cowed by fickle shifting dawns, for now today gives firm and faithful ground. For what may come holds bitterness or bound. Let hope distill your rule, well-reasoned found. Believe in you, for you're the certain path, the only answer reaching real relief. Forget the swaying habit bred by doubt. It gives you nothing, only gnawing grief.
Hello guys, we are here and our next cigars is a 3848, and here is with me Miki Sabo, cigar sommelier.
Hey guys.
So I asked him, what is your opinion, what is your thinking about the cigars?
Actually, I'm just at the first third. Actually, it's a nice cigar. Connecticut wrapper. I just give it some time to just let the cigar evolve first. But you know, it's a typical Connecticut.
Yeah, I feel it in a fresh grass, yeast, a little bit cream. And what are you thinking about?
Yeah, I wrote down barn, yeast, cream, and flora.
Yes.
So it's pretty much the same.
In the first third, I feeling a little bit citrus, but I think in the middle zone, I am a little bit far from you, and I feeling in the first time it's a little bit citrus, but it's so in the middle zone it's gone. So
Yeah, I had that citrus at the cold row.
oh, and the Cordero. And what are you thinking about this blind testing?
It's not a blind tasting, I can see. You know, it's a pretty good event, but just trying to tell everyone it's not a professional blind tasting, because we are eating, drinking, we're having a chat. Quite many people smoking in the same room, so it's a hard track to make a professional blind tasting.
In the original blind tasting is what is the difference between us?
You do that alone, by yourself. You don't drink, you don't eat, or you can drink only water with that, and you can just focus on the cigar. You cannot do that 100%.
And what is your lovelier? What is your better that you think about?
I don't get you. I don't get you. So what was the question?
What is the better in alone to make a blind testing or in the group like this?
That is the proper way to be alone.
To be alone.
Make it alone. Yeah. By yourself. Focus on the cigar and just do it alone.
And do you make in every week blind testing, or do you how many times do you make a blind testings in a normal way?
I do blind test only for the Cigar Journal.
Cigar Journal?
Yeah, there are two tasting panel members at the Cigar Journal from Hungary, Father Petty and me, and you know, it depends on the Cigar Journal. So sometimes they send cigars on a weekly basis. Sometimes not that often. So, but anyway, I do when I do tasting, I know what I smoke.
No.
So I do blind tasting only for the cigar genre.
And do you like the blind testing or not?
You know, it's pretty good for some reasons, but I'm not a big fan of it.
No. Me too. So today this is the second cigar, so third cigar today.
That's a third.
That's the third. Oh. And what do you smoke before? It was better like this or not?
I had.
Because you wasn't here in yesterday. Just jump in.
Yeah, I just jumped in for a while, and that's the first full day for me. You know, the first two cigars was not that bad, but they were not exceptional.
So.
It's quite polite.
Yeah, quite right. Yes. Yeah.
The first cigar was actually bad.
Yeah.
I didn't like it.
Which group? It's a fourth group that you smoke. No, it's a fourth group. Yeah, it's a fourth group. Yesterday we smoked the first group. It was not so good cigars, but in the first group I think it's a better cigars like the first group. Maybe you yesterday you smoked one of maybe.
Yeah, I had one.
Yeah.
I had one only. It was not that bad, but not that good.
So thanks, and we will continue the blind testing.
You guys.
Mountain, yes, the peak itself that braves time's long assault line after line. Though age keeps pressing, fighting at your flanks, you'll learn to love your face's patient design. When weariness bears down, rise up and stand. Then take a single giant step to front. For you're a lion running through the wild. You do not taste of fear. You're sent the hunt.
Hello everybody, we are in here with András Eperjesi. How are you?
Yeah, it's all good. We are in the afternoon session, so it's our third cigar now.
Yeah, this is the second day of the blind testing in the Cigar Journal magazine's blind testing. So we are smoking the same cigars, the 3848. This is a Connecticut, maybe a Churchill size. What are you thinking about the cigars?
For me, it's the first.
So what do? Something very silly. You freeze, and your life doesn't flash before you because you're too fucking scared to think.
Oh, sorry.
We are here again.
I just kicked it off.
Yeah. So?
Yeah. So this is my first blind tasting.
Yeah.
It was really nice to have the first day because there is a lot of things to focus on, and I'm getting better with the tasting. With this, this is the 3848.
Yes.
I would really say that it's a very light and mild cigar for me, with an earthy. I'm in the first third, so I can feel some earthy, and
you are in the food zones. Food zone. So I feel the same. I feel that it's little bit earthy. Maybe a leather, citrus, cream, and maybe
creamy. I can confirm it. It's a creamy one.
Yes. It's very good. How many cigars do you smoke today?
This is my third one.
Third, yeah. And yesterday?
Yesterday I also made the three, and I started the fourth, but I didn't actually feel the flavor, so I decided not to make reviews with my very first expressions in this blind tasting. So I think maybe this is because this is a quite mild cigar. Then I would go for the fourth today.
So, if you guys come to Budapest Cigar Lounge, you will meet András, because he is here, maybe owner. And András is maybe in 90% in here. So, if you come meet András, come in the Budapest Cigar Lounge. Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody is highly welcome. We are here mostly our time. We are here with my friend Peter. So anytime you feel free and you visit Budapest, just Google it, the Budapest Cigar Lounge.
So we continues this video made in TikTok. So this is a YouTube video. We are continuous with the YouTube videos. This you know, guys, if you wanna see all the videos here, you can see the all of videos, and every videos you can find in YouTube. So what time do you build this amazing cigar rooms?
Thanks. Thanks. Yeah. Actually, we just launched it last year in late September. We were at a soft opening till the end of the year. So this we are speeding up with different kind of events.
Okay. So thank you, András, and I think if you wanna come in here, you can meet András, and it's very good things, and you can feel the same feelings what we like in now, and you know, guys, the Budapest Cigar Lounge is Budapest Cigar Lounge.
You are the maker of your fear, yourself. For fear is you, your shadow on your own. And only you can bring it to its end. God armed you with the power long since known. The thought that leans towards untaken days is what distills to fear, to pure unease. Your lone defense against it, understand that life was never fashioned to appease. Take up the fight, the one against yourself. The future isn't here, it's not today. And once you grasp, you breathe within the now. You bid all doubting finally away. Do not be cowed by fickle shifting dawns, for now today gives firm and faithful ground.
So, guys, the end is arrived, and we are here. The Cigar Journal magazine's blind testing second day is finished today. Thank you for the Budapest Cigar Lounge. Thank you for everybody. Thank you for you that you following us. So I think we have got one more big interviews in the evenings, because at the 8 p.m. we will go to a famous place, and the Christopher Mey, the Esteban Carreras Cigars guys give us for an interview. So I hope you will see it, and this is not the end in this episode. You must waiting for this, and you must watching this. Come on.
Come holds bitterness or bound. Let hope distill your rule, well reasoned found. Believe in you, for you're the certain path. The only answer reaching real relief. Forget the swaying habit bred by doubt. It gives you nothing, only gnawing grief. at your flanks. You'll learn to love your face's patient design. When weariness bears down, rise up and stand. Then take a single giant step to front. For you're a lion running through the wild. You do not taste of fear. You're sent the hunt.
So guys, here we are in the evening of the Cigar Journal magazine's blind testing evening, and I am here with Christopher Mey from Esteban Carreras Cigars.
Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here.
So,
Thank you so much.
oh, thank you so much. It's,
Yeah.
it's appreciated for me.
I really appreciate you
Yeah.
inviting me here to do this.
I'm telling a story in the first time. Maybe 1 year ago, I bought maybe 200 pieces of cigars and 200 sticks. And
Sticks in the United States. Yes. Yes.
Yes, and you know, my friends who brought from US this package, and in this package was in 50 pieces of Esteban Carreras, and
Wow.
I never,
That's awesome.
and I never meet this brand, and I started try, and it was amazing. It was
Thank you.
it was medium. It was the cigar that I not like it, but it was so many amazing.
Thank you very
And
much.
one things, I put it in the first time in 89%. It's not working with this. It's then after I
Humidity, 89% humidity.
humidity, yes,
Okay.
and I put it after it 72%.
Okay.
It was best.
Yeah.
It was best. It
Yeah.
was best for myself, and you know it was very good. So I am so happy that that maybe the Esteban Carreras comes from Hungary. That I heard it.
Esteban Carrera is officially in Hungary in 2025, and you can find us anywhere in Hungary. We're working with a great importer, Alfold Tobacco.
Yes, Alpha Tobacco.
Yes,
Tobacco.
yes.
You know, guys. Alpha Tobacco is Gabor Olasz. It's my friends. We have got a podcast in the second seasons, and we are talking about Hungarian language. But if you wanna translate it, this in the YouTube subtitle is there, and you can translate it maybe. So. My first question, my first really question.
So this is the interview now.
Yes,
Okay.
this is the little interview.
This is the real interview.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready for the trick questions because
Yes.
you know sometimes they ask trick questions.
So, yours comes from US.
Yes.
And what time you meet in first time with the cigars?
Well, I started smoking cigars in around 1996.
1996.
Okay.
It was the cigar bomb.
Yeah, but I was in a business meeting. I worked at a technological university in New Jersey.
Oh.
Okay, and I was in a business meeting, and somebody, after the meeting concluded, someone said to me, "Would you like to have a cigar?" And I said, "Of course, I would." Of course, I never smoked a cigar in my life, but I said yes.
And which cigar?
I didn't know. I can't tell you what cigar it was. I didn't know anything about cigars in 1996. He just put 3 or 4 on the table and said, "Choose one."
And
I don't even remember what they were.
And it was a good. It was good.
At the time, I could not judge a cigar. I could not tell you if it was good, and I could not tell you it was bad. So, therefore, I went on a quest to start smoking cigars, to learn what I liked and what I didn't like about cigars.
Yeah.
Okay, and that quest started in 1996, and I learned about retail cigars, what
Yes.
they sell in the shops. Okay, and I found out what I liked and what I didn't like.
And after it, you working with the cigars in the same times, or you just waiting and some? Tell you your.
I was not in the cigar business.
yes, yes.
I was a cigar smoker, and we had a little cigar shop near where I lived, in the town where I lived. I lived about 45 minutes west of Manhattan.
45 minutes.
West of Manhattan.
Manhattan,
Okay.
yes.
I worked in Newark, New Jersey.
Yeah.
Okay. And on my way home from Newark, New Jersey to my home 45 minutes
this
away,
ti- in
about halfway
Yes.
was another small city called
Yes.
Summit, New Jersey, and they had a shop there.
Oh. very
Okay.
good. In the middle.
In the center of the, it's halfway between my work and my home, so I would stop there. And they had a house brand that I liked. After smoking many different cigars to find out what I liked and what I didn't like, they had a house brand, and I used to smoke that house brand. And I would smoke that on the rest of them. In my car, my favorite place to smoke is in my car. I used to smoke that in my car on my way home.
And you smoke in the car.
Of course, for me, one of the best places
Yes.
is to smoke in the car. Except, you have problems. In the summer, it's too hot, and you have the air conditioning on. It affects the cigar. In the winter, it's too cold, and you have the heat on, and it's drying out the wrapper.
Yes.
But I still like to smoke in the car.
I think in Hungary is the same, because I always thought it. We have got 2 times 2 weeks long that we can smoke outside, because in the spring is very fast and the herbs is very fast in Hungary. Comes and down.
Yeah.
It's in and out.
Yeah.
So, and I always thought it. If you want to go to smoke cigars, you need to go somewhere inside, or you can smoke always in the car.
Right.
You can smoke always in the car. I like to smoke in the car, and we have got maybe some episodes before we talking about from Wien, Mohila Maria.
Right.
And she told me she liked to smoke the cigars in the car all the time.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And after
Maria is a good friend of mine, Maria Mohila, in Vienna.
Yes,
You can find Esteban Carreras Cigars in Vienna.
Yes.
All over Austria, Linz, Salzburg, everywhere in Austria. You can find my brand, Esteban Carreras Cigars.
Yes, and after it.
Just a short word from our sponsor,
Yeah.
Esteban Carreras Cigars.
You can show it. Yeah, just in here. Yes, Esteban Carreras. And after it, can you tell me how can you work with the cigars in the first time? And what was your impression that you start to work with the cigars?
Well, what happened was I sold my house in New Jersey and I moved to Florida.
In what time?
This was in 2003.
2003.
In May of 2003.
And how old you are in this time?
Around 38 years old.
30 years.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly.
I think you are 18 now.
So I moved to a small fishing village in Florida called Naples, Florida.
Yeah.
And beautiful, but a small town. It's 2 hours to Tampa and 2 hours to Miami. And we're right on this road called Tamiami Trail. And the definition of Tamiami Trail means to Miami. Tampa to Miami. Tamiami means Tampa to Miami.
Tampa to Miami.
So in the local town, I met in the cigar bar this guy named Rocky Patel.
Oh.
And at the time, he had a brand that was called Indian Tobacco Cigar Company.
Yeah.
And I went to work with Indian Tobacco Cigar Company.
Yeah.
He said, maybe in 30 days you won't have a job. We don't know if we're going to keep the company open. He says, I can't promise you'll have the job after 30 days.
No.
And he grew that company up to what I like to say is the Super Bowl team.
No.
But now I'm with another company called Esteban Carreras Cigars, which this brand, Esteban Carrera, is going to be the next Super Bowl team. I'm going to help take this cigar brand to the Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. You can count on that.
So after you meet Rocky Patel. Rocky Patel is a very good guy. Maybe.
Great guy.
It's
Amazing guy. I worked for Rocky Patel for 21 years. I just left the company less than 1 year ago.
And you're working in 21 years in a Rocky Patel with a Rocky Patel.
I worked 21 years with Rocky Patel.
And
they changed the name to Rocky Patel Premium Cigars, and we changed the focus away from Indian tobacco towards Rocky Patel brand. And the company really grew. A lot of us there supported Rocky as the company was growing.
What was your job in Rocky Patel?
Well, I had many different positions in Rocky Patel. Okay?
You stepping up and up and up.
I started at the bottom and went all the way up as far to the top. Yeah.
Yeah. And in a 21 years long, it's very very long time. So
yes.
So you meet so many times so many famous people in the cigar business, and I heard it, my friends, Peter Farrago, that you learn how can you roll the cigars.
Well, yeah. So during my time with this company, I was in charge of the factory tours. So I would take 2,000 people every year from all over the world to Honduras and Nicaragua for factory tours. And during that time that I was going there, I was learning all about tobacco from Nestor Plasencia, the biggest grower and dealer of tobacco in the world. So I would be 1 week home in Naples, Florida, 1 week in Honduras. And during that week, I would have two groups.
Yes.
Sunday to Wednesday, Wednesday to Saturday. And in my free time, I spent with Nestor Plasencia Sr., the father, and he taught me all about tobacco.
Oh.
And then later on, I would spend a lot of time with Nestor Andreas, and he would teach me more about tobacco, especially when they started growing the Connecticut seed in Honduras.
My friends told it. He knows the Plasencias family, and he always told me Plasencias family is the very very lovely family, and he always smoking cigars and you need to try to smoke cigars that they try.
Yes.
And I have a big question.
Sure.
What is the difference between the Cuban and the non-Cuban rolling? What?
So the rolling, you mean the manufacturing of the cigars?
Yes.
Okay. So the Cubans roll the filler in the fashion called entubar. They make each leaf into a tube, and they put each of those tubes together, and then they put the binder on it, and they hold it together.
Yes.
Okay. In the Esteban Carreras Cigar Factory, we also use the entubar.
Entubar. Right.
Yes.
And the non-Cuban cigars, are the other non-Cuban cigars?
Well, they have several different fashions of preparing the
Can you tell me about this?
With my previous company, we used to use an accordion fashion. They would fold each leaf back and forth, so it would have perfect airflow through the cigar.
Yes.
Right through the leaf. And what we do at Esteban Carrera is we draw test every single cigar.
Yes.
Every single cigar from Esteban Carrera is put through a draw test machine. You will never get one that's plugged. Mm-hmm. I guarantee that no one works harder to bring you great cigars than Esteban Carreras Cigar Company.
The Esteban Carreras we need to stay out of Esteban Carreras because this is the other questions to the Esteban Carreras cigars. We know what is the difference, the really difference about the rollings, about the every working system between the non-Cubans and the Cubans.
So I worked in our factories in Danlí, Honduras, and Esteli, Nicaragua.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I can tell you what we did. Okay.
Yes.
But I never worked in a factory in Cuba, so I cannot tell you what they do. Okay. But I can tell you secondhand information from the president and vice president of the VCPO from Austria, who told me they were in Cuba at least 8 to 10 times, and they never saw the level of detail that they see in Honduras and Nicaragua at the factories. The Cubans don't let them people on the tours see the level of detail or the lack of detail.
or you know the differences between so many things, between the rollings, between the maybe the drying or some things is the difference. Can you tell about this, because you are working now in 22 years long in the cigar business.
Yeah, so what happens is when we plant the seed in the nursery, the seed takes 90 days to grow. From the time you plant it in the soil to the time you pick the tobacco for the harvest, that's typically 90 days, 3 months.
Yes.
The same time it takes to grow a tomato plant,
Yes.
and to get a tomato off the plant, you get the tobacco.
Yeah.
So in 90 days, that tobacco grows anywhere from 6 feet tall to 9 feet tall,
Yes.
depending whether it's sun-grown tobacco or it's shade-grown
shade-grown,
tobacco.
yes.
Yeah. So after 90 days, after the harvest takes place,
Yes.
and they harvest from the bottom to the top.
Yes.
Okay. The first step is called curing.
Yes.
And curing is the process where they take the green tobacco, fresh from the tobacco fields, and they put it in the curing barn
Yes.
to dry it out.
Yes.
You're reducing the moisture content in the leaf,
Yes.
and you're making those what are big veins when the tobacco's green. They're huge, filled with
Yes.
water,
Yes.
and you're reducing the humidity in those leaves, and the big veins are shrinking down.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It comes out the oil and the humidity.
The water comes out
Yes,
of
yes.
the tobacco, and it turns from green to golden brown during
Yes.
this process.
Yes.
And that typically takes 45 days.
Yes.
Depending on the leaf, okay?
Yes.
And they analyze it on a daily basis.
Yes.
Okay? The next step is called, the most important part of the process comes after curing. It's called fermentation.
Fermentation.
That's
yes.
the natural biological decomposition of the leaf, where it loses the nitrogen, potassium, magnesium, boron, phosphorus that it picks up from the soil.
Yes, it's in every brand. It's making another system. I heard it because somebody told me it's 2 times. It's 6 weeks long, and in the first fermentation system, growing up the temperature in the
Pilon.
in the pilon.
Yeah.
It's 38.5 degrees, and
Goes up to about 100. It goes anywhere from 90 degrees Fahrenheit to 120 degrees Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit, and the second
Once it
fermentation-
reaches that temperature range, what they do is they want to cool down the leaves. So they take the leaves from the top of the pilon, they put it onto an empty pilon. So they take the leaves from the top, they shake them out, they cool them down,
Yes.
they maybe put water on them, more water. They put them on a new pilon.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
they take the top leaves, put them on the bottom, the middle to the top, the bottom to the top.
Yeah.
And the inside to the outside. They rotate it. That cools down the tobacco. And then the process starts again. They have a thermometer inside the pilon of tobacco, and they take a daily reading of the temperature.
And how many fermentation step in the non-Cubans and the Cubans?
So I don't know what the Cubans do.
Yeah.
Okay, I could tell you what Cuban people who worked in the factory told me, but I could tell you what we do at Esteban Carreras. We have 2 fermentation periods. One is 36 months, okay, from the processor, and we have a second fermentation when the tobacco comes into our factory.
And
we give it a second 36 months. So up to 6 years,
how many
depending up to 36 months.
36 months.
Yeah, up depending on the thickness of the leaf. What we want to do is we want to be able to smoke that cigar all the way down to your fingertips without it getting harsh or bitter, and that comes from great fermentation. Now we have friends who came from Cuba that worked in the factories in Cuba. They told us they only ferment the tobacco 30 days, roll cigars, and they want you to buy those cigars and put them in your humidor at home for 4 to 6 years, okay?
Oh.
But we're doing that at the factory. We have millions and millions of dollars of tobacco just resting. The Cubans don't have the money to do that.
Yes.
They can't afford to leave the tobacco just resting. They need 30 days fermentation, roll the cigars and get them out there and bring in the dollars
Oh.
because they don't have any money.
So the next step, because we haven't any times, because this is 19 minutes. so
Oh.
so the next step,
The next step after fermentation is what we call aging. They take all the fermented leaves, they put them in a bale, they put those bales into a major warehouse where the tobacco just sits and goes through an aging process. And like wine, as the bottles age, the grapes age, or in this case, the tobacco age, the tobacco mellows out over time. And we use a great tobacco in the Esteban Carreras Connecticut White Label, 12-year age. We use 12-year age fillers and wrapper on that cigar.
in a 12 years is a fermentation 12 years?
No.
It's
Aging is different than fermentation.
Yes,
It's the aging that's 12 years.
But I think it's not necessary that we put it maybe 10% or 20% fermentation, 20% humidifier levels in there. It's always necessary in the aging systems. The aging system it's a higher level in the humidity levels, no?
It is.
Yes.
It is.
So the Esteban Carreras is the last question.
Okay.
Can you tell me the history, the whole history of the Esteban Carreras cigars?
I'll tell you the history of Esteban Carreras. Esteban Carreras was a freedom fighter in Cuba who was fighting against the fighting against the Batista regime at the same time Fidel Castro was fighting for freedom. However, Esteban Carreras and Fidel Castro had two different philosophies.
Yes.
And unfortunately, Esteban Carreras went missing and nobody knows what happened to him. And we assume that he was killed by somebody who supported the philosophy of Fidel Castro.
Yes.
So we honor Esteban Carreras with a cigar named after him. And this company was started by my friend Craig Cunningham 18 years ago.
18 years ago.
Craig Cunningham.
So it is maybe 2007.
Yes.
2007, yes.
Yes.
The Esteban Carreras started in 2007.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the names of the owners?
The name of the owner is Craig Cunningham.
Craig Cunningham.
Craig Cunningham bought a retail cigar shop in California 27 years ago.
27.
And he sold wine and cigars.
Wine and cigars, yeah.
And he developed a system of outside humidors around the state of California and decided he needed to put cigars in there and that he was going to start his own cigar company.
Yeah.
But for 18 years, the primary focus of Esteban Carreras Cigars was the USA market.
Oh.
The USA market, which is the biggest in the world. And what happened was I developed the international market for my previous employer, and I called up Craig and I said, do you want to sell your brand in Europe? Do you want to sell your brand in Hungary? Do you want to sell your brand in Germany? Do you want to sell your brand in Austria? And all over the rest of the world. And he said, yes. Who do you know? Who can you recommend to me to do that? I said, well, I could recommend me because I'm looking to leave the company I'm with and join you. And we made a contract, and right now it's less than 1 year ago that we made this contract together, and we are already in 30 countries. My goal is to be in 80 countries by the end of 2025, and by the middle of 2026, we will be in 120 countries around the world on 5 continents. And I promise you, nobody works harder to bring you great cigars than Esteban Carreras. We have great fermentation. We have great construction. And let me tell you about our factory, because Craig Cunningham built his own factory in Esteli, Nicaragua. And we have a great guy running that factory for us. His name is Gonzalo Puente. Puente with a P.
Gonzalo Puente.
Gonzalo Puente. Former Minister of Agriculture from Cuba.
Yeah.
He holds a PhD in engineering and a PhD in agricultural engineering from the University of Havana. He left Havana in 1999 and went to Nicaragua.
Oh.
And we are very lucky to have Gonzalo Puente working on our blends. He's in charge of our fermentation and the construction of our cigar and the packaging. and everything.
Okay, can you continue the story after the 2007 that made Esteban Carreras? What was the thinkings about?
Well, Craig's thinking was that he only wants to come out with one brand a year. Okay.
Yes.
Each year we only launch one brand.
What was the first brand? What was the first line?
I believe that one of the first lines was Esteban Carrera Connecticut White Label Aged 12 Year. We
Yes.
consider that our classic line. And we have that available right here in Hungary, Germany, Austria,
And
Czech Republic, Switzerland,
and
Thailand, Japan, Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, Perth, Sydney, all over the world.
and after it, the white label.
South Africa, Angola, Middle East, Canada.
Christopher, the history. We wanna heard.
Oh,
The
got it.
stories is the stories. Not
We're running out of time here. Here's the story. We come out with one new brand each year. Craig's belief, Craig Cunningham, owner of
Yes.
the company, his belief is that if we come out with one new brand, we can focus on the quality of that brand. We can put it in all our stores. We can stand behind the brand. We can market it, promote it correctly, get it into the hands of the consumers, the consumers to come back to the shop and order it a second time, a third time, a fourth time, and sell out. And that's the goal. Other manufacturers produce 3 or 4 different blends, plus maybe a line extension, and completely confuse the market. And then their customers who buy those, the brands get lost. So many brands come out
and
from other cigar companies in one year that only maybe one of them is a hit. 3 or 4 get lost completely.
can you tell me about stories?
And that's why it's so important that Esteban Carrera only comes out with one new line each year.
Okay, can you tell me the lines about the stories? What was the thinkings about maybe the white lines? It was the starting lines. And the second lines that in the next year, what was the thinkings about? He wanna do another cigars. He wanna do maybe his favorite line, his favorite mixing, or some things.
Well,
you know, I think this is my thinking. I like to educate the peoples, and I always telling every cigars lines, every cigars have a stories. Every lines that the brand owners made need to be necessary being a stories that they made. What is the thinkings about the mixing, the leaf and everything?
Well, I'm really enjoying this Esteban Carrera Hellcat right now. It has a San Andreas wrapper, Nicaraguan filler and binder. It's medium body, smooth, creamy, rich, well balanced. Well, what is the story? I'll tell you what the story is. We come out with a story.
Yeah.
Here's a story that I've been talking to my friends in Germany, Austria, Canada, Hungary on this trip, going to Switzerland next, going to Cyprus. On this trip, we are considering bringing another line into the European market and into the global market. The line is called Taken from the Dictator's Hand.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the name of the line. Taken from the dictator's hand. When Gonzalo Puente, former Minister of Agriculture, left Cuba,
Yes.
he picked these Corojo seeds that were,
Yes.
he took the best. They were taken
This
with
is
perfect selection.
This is
Okay,
the Corojo 99.
Corojo
98.
98, Corojo 98. He took those seeds through perfect selection, through 5 seasons of perfect selection.
Yes.
So what they do is they grow the plant, they get the biggest, straightest, best looking plants, they harvest those seeds, they replant it, they take the biggest, best looking seeds and they replant, they take and
Yes.
harvest those seeds 5 times. And when Gonzalo Puente, he put those seeds in the shirt of his, in the sleeve of his shirt, sewed them into the sleeve of his shirt, and took those seeds with him when he left Cuba. And we're growing that tobacco now, and we're using that wrapper on the brand called Taken from the Dictator's Hand. So the dictator in this case is Fidel Castro in Cuba, and taken from the dictator are the seeds that we are using on this brand called Taken from the Dictator's Hand. And that is a great cigar. Medium body, earthy, rich, smooth, creamy, well-balanced cigar. Very excellent.
Okay, thank you. Maybe we are.
And we have a separate story for each line. And what we'll do is, the next time we get together, we'll talk about the next line.
Okay.
The story about the line.
What is the newest line?
The newest line in the Hungarian market will be the Esteban Carreras Cashmere. It was just rated 91 points in Cigar Journal magazine. This issue, you can find it in Cigar Journal magazine. We're here today doing the Cigar Journal tasting in Hungary, in Budapest, and our friend Reinhold Widmeyer is with us. So you should also pick up a copy of Cigar Journal magazine at your local newsstand, and you'll see the Esteban Carrera rated 91 points. So that'll be the next cigar that we bring into this market.
This is the best line in all of the Esteban Carreras.
Okay, now best is a judgment. We have many good lines depending on the time of the day, what you ate, what you drink. Every cigar is the best.
No. What is the premium? What is the best from the Esteban Carreras? Every brands have a maybe Hoya de Nicaragua is a L'Ambassador, the numero uno. I think is the best.
This is not what we consider. Okay, this question is a good question, but okay, we have great Connecticut cigars. We have cigars with San Andreas wrapper. We have cigars with Criollo wrapper. We have cigars with Corojo wrapper.
Yes.
Each cigar tastes differently. So you can't say what is the best, because each blend is unique and made from different tobaccos from around the world. And we don't say which one is the best. We say which one is the best right now. And right now, I'm smoking the Esteban Carrera Hellcat, San Andreas wrapper, Nicaraguan filler and binder, put through a draw test machine. You will never get one that is plugged. Box pressed, beautiful cigar, Nicaraguan tobacco from Esteli, Condega, and Jalapa, 3 different regions in Nicaragua where we grow tobacco.
Okay. Thank you, Christopher. It was amazing. It's
been my pleasure.
I hope we can do it in the next interview. We can talk about so many things. And in the 2 days in the Cigar Journal magazine's blind testing, it was amazing for me that we know each other, and it was a big for me.
And this is the first time that I ever participated in the Cigar Journal magazine blind taste testing, and it was fantastic. And I'll tell you, I met a whole bunch of new friends from all over the world right here in Budapest, and I'm so happy to be part of it. And it's such a pleasure to meet you. And we will do this again. And I want to thank my friend Craig Cunningham. I want to thank my friend Gonzalo Puente. I especially want to thank Scarlett, my contact at the factory, and all of the amazing sales reps that we have in the United States. Thank you for all your support. All the Hungarian cigar aficionados, I love you. I hope to have a cigar with you coming back May or June of 2026. I will be here. Hopefully we get together right here in Budapest.
Okay, thank you guys. If you want to follow us, you can follow us in Instagram, Hungarian Cigar Aficionados name, and you can follow us in TikTok in CBSE Cigar names. And guys, if you wanna hear this music that in the podcast that you heard, it's my poets, it's my music. I made this music and I write this poets. So you can follow us in Landai YouTube channel. So guys, thank you everything.
One more thing, if everybody could just scan this code, follow Esteban Carrera, on Instagram. I would love it. Esteban Carreras Cigars on Instagram. Follow us, please. Thank you.
And follow us, the Hungarian Cigar Aficionados, you guys. You know that I told you, Instagram, TikTok. TikTok is other names TikTok, so you can find us in CBSE Cigar names, because you know the CBSE, it's a cut, burn, smoke, enjoy. You know, this is a CBSE names. You know, guys, and we have got one pages in the Facebook. Name is Hungarian Cigar Aficionados too, and we have got a close club in the Hungarian Cigar Aficionados Zárt Club, Cigar Club, Cigar Club, and you can enjoy it, and thank you. Bye.
Ciao.